Yep, we got the two cryptids, two different states, little ghouls.
Little that's a
They're both little ghouls.
little ghouls over here.
Yeah, I
Couple
mean
little
that's how you
ghouls.
say ghoul. Gabagools.
Do you remember in school when kids used to like put their fist against their mouth and be like girl, 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 and then it turns like a
Oh yeah.
girl? Yeah, that made me think of that when you said ghouls.
I mean, it's just a word.
Just a bunch of ghouls, yeah. We are talking about some ghouls. Mine's pretty creepy. I don't know about yours.
Yeah, no, pretty scary. You guys will find out during the episode. This is Chasing Spirits. All right.
Yeah.
We're
It feels
back.
good to be back again. It's been what, a month since we recorded last? It's been
Yes, I know. We're getting. I'm fully moved in and operational here, so my auto quality might be echoey because I'm in an empty room, but that will change, and we're back. We're gonna be more consistent and keep hitting those episodes.
keep smashing away. Should
So
we
we
hinge
go-
the next week or not next week, but the next topic we're covering?
Yes. Are you ready? Stick
Go, bro.
around for the end of the episode
Wow.
to hear
Wow, baited.
what we
baited
have planned
tough.
for next week, because we've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, this one, we didn't cover this one at all. Like, not even like the slightest bit.
I know. But today, what we have is the Enfield Horror and the Dover Demon.
Yeah, and I'll be starting us off with the Dover Demon, which actually, Reid, is like 20 minutes from you.
I know that you were telling me that
So,
the other day. That's insane.
You want to know where Reid lives? It's 20 minutes around Dover, so you can figure it out.
You guys figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. It's not too far. It's 20 minutes for you, and I think it's like roughly 40 minutes for me. So it's the closer one. And I say we should go and take a picture.
We'll
Just
have to
saying.
go. We're gonna go check it out. We
Farm
have to.
Street's our number one location. That's where we got to go.
All right. All right.
All right, well, let's swing off to this. Have you ever heard about this, first off?
Yes, I've heard of the Dover Demon just because we're around it, and I think like doing like cryptid research in the past, it's always been an option to do like an episode on, you know. But yeah, I honestly don't know too much about it. The cryptid museum I went to did have some stuff on it, like a figure or whatever, like a sculpture of it, which is kind of cool.
So you know what it looks like, at least.
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, because that's like one of the coolest things about this one. It's got such a weird, like, trait, people will say. Like, it just has a weird stature, I guess, is a good word for it.
Yeah. It's like a gray kind of, but like on all fours.
It's like the rake.
The rake.
The rake. Dude, I remember being little, seeing the rake for the first time. That was creepy.
I don't know what, a movie?
No, the rake is like that picture of... it's fine. I'll show you later.
Okay.
All right, so to set us up, imagine a beautiful little town, Dover, Mass. Pretty close to Boston, pretty close to us. Easily travelable. We can get there. It's not known for any paranormal stuff. Now, this entire incident is normal teens doing normal stuff. There's nothing out of the whack. There's no weird UFOs flying over and police chasing after it. None of that. So on April 21st, 1977, around 10:30 p.m., our first incident happens. Now, this guy's name is Bill Bartlett.
Okay.
He's 17. He's driving his car with his homies. So there's three of them. Cruising around town, jamming out, listening to whatever band's popular. What, Kiss maybe? I don't know, Kiss is 80s, right? Kiss is 80s. Maybe the Beatles. I don't know what they're jamming out to. They travel down this beautiful road, Farm Street. Super dark, wooded. And you know how, like, in Mass, we have a ton of those stone walls?
Stone walls.
Yeah, you know how, like, you see the property lines and they have the rocks that are piled up in, like, the stone walls? So those come into play a lot in the encounters because that's kind of where they see it mostly. But for people that don't know, in Mass and maybe some of the states nearby, I haven't really looked, a lot of the Indians and the old timers and farms put up stone walls to lay out their property. So we have a ton of those around here. Maybe I can pull up a picture or something. Maybe post on Instagram so people can see it. But anyway, so they're driving down the road, heading down, and they're cruising, headlights on, and they see like this weird object pop in the headlights. And at first, Bill thinks it's like a dog or a cat or, some animal. You're not going to assume it's a creepy crawly. But then he's looking at it as they're getting closer, and he realizes the proportions are completely wrong. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And he describes it as being like 3 to 4 feet tall, a huge round head, very thin arms and legs, long fingers that were like gripping the rocks, like they're holding onto the rocks. So it's like climbing on them.
Mm-hmm.
He's got, I said it was like peach tan hairless skin, kind of like one of those Persian cats.
Yeah.
And one of the main things that it saw was the glowing orange eyes.
Dude, you're exactly describing the sculpture. It did a good job.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure that
send
sculpture.
You a photo of it.
Honestly, I think you did send me a photo of it. I remember seeing it.
It's of this encounter for sure, because they have it on a rock, like on some rocks. You know what I mean?
Right. That's one of the main things too. All 3 encounters are pretty much like within a day or two, and they all describe it very, very similar. The only thing that's different with one of them is the eyes. They say it's green in one of the stories and not orange.
Oh, weird.
So I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened that day, but it's like within 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So one of the quotes that Bill actually said is, its eyes were like 2 orange marbles just glowing.
So probably glowing in the light.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the headlights reflecting off the eyes that are glowing, or if it had like a glowing aura, kind of like Mothman.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it could be either or, but it definitely gave that feeling when he like saw it. They continue driving. They drive right by it. They don't really stop. He goes home shaken, and then he immediately goes and sketches it. Now, I don't know if you've seen this sketch, but let me pull it up. We can post it on Instagram for everyone to see. This is a very famous picture.
Oh, yep. Definitely seen it before.
Yeah, so that's like the main photo. And as you can see in the photo, you see it like crawling on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And that head, dude. What do you think about that head?
That's crazy looking. That's the type of thing that it's like, I don't really know an animal with those proportions. So it's like hard to be like, okay, it was probably this. That's, especially the long like fingers and stuff. That's wild. That's a crazy looking thing.
Yeah, I don't even know, because there's nothing really to compare it to.
Yeah. No dog, no cat, no like any animal in the woods really that I can think of would.
Wasn't big, I could say like a Persian cat or like a hairless cat.
Yeah.
Like
and they just
that's a big possibility. Yeah, but it's so big. There's not like 3 or 4 feet cats walking around here.
Yeah, especially with heads that size.
Yeah, it is a weird size too. I mean, it's a cool picture for sure. I'll show you the rest after, so I'll just leave that up for now. Another quote from Bill, which I thought was kind of cool. So he got interviewed after this whole incident the next day, and he said, "I, Bill Bartlett, swear on a stack of Bibles that I saw this creature." So I thought that was a little interesting. And he also said, "I have no idea what it is. I definitely know I saw something." So what do you think about that? Because I mean, he's swearing on a stack of Bibles. I don't think he's lying.
So are his friends are with him? Are they saying the same thing, or like?
They didn't really directly come out and talk about it, but they do count as witnesses. I'm sure there's maybe some sort of chat they had with someone, because a lot of people actually ended up going and checking out this site. I think one of the UFO like teams or national thing came out.
Wow.
Investigated too. Maybe I could pull that up and figure out their exact name, because I think it's UFN or UFON, one of those things. But he's the one that actually came out to like the news and told people about it directly and showed the picture. So he kind of gets the majority of the credit. But there were 3 people, so. But 70s, could be smoking weed. Could be drinking. You know what I mean? Like, anything's possible. He could have hallucinated.
Especially if we don't have accounts from the others in the car. Definitely sounds interesting.
It's a big possibility. The only thing that kind of solidifies it is actually this next sighting by John Baxter. So it's the same night. It's closer to midnight, 12 to 12:30. John's 15 years old. classic guy walking home from his girlfriend's house. He's, a little late, couldn't get a ride. He's actually down another road. I don't know if I wrote down the exact road. I should have grabbed it, but it's not too far from there. It's like maybe like a mile or two away. There's barely any streetlights, wooded road, same as Farm Street. He sees something ahead near a tree. So he's kind of like seeing this figure as he's walking closer to it.
Mm-hmm.
At first he thinks it's a person. So he just kind of keeps walking closer. But as he's getting up to it, he sees like the shape kind of drift into that bulbous style with the creepy fingers, but he's not 100% sure. So he gets within like 15 to 20 feet. The creature's staring back at him, so he thinks it's like a person staring at him. Then it does like this weird movement and jolts into the ditch, into like the woods to the right. And Baxter at this time, he's thinking like, hey man, this could be like a kid or someone that's just like, lost or something like that. So he follows it into the woods.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which is insane. I honestly, I don't know if I would do that, especially if I kind of got like a weird feeling if I was looking at it.
Yeah, if you like didn't know what you were looking at, I'd be like, I'm good.
But you do never know. It could have been someone.
Yeah.
So he runs into the woods. He's sprinting after it, and he gets to like the rock wall again. This is a different one, but similar thing. And the moonlight hits this creature perfectly, and he can see it. It illuminates it, and you can see like this big head with thin limbs, awkward posture, and he said it was not moving like an animal when it was sprinting in. But he describes like the very similar creature to Bill. And one of the quotes he said is, as I was looking really close, I could see the eyes looking at me. Nothing ever happened to me like this before. And after he sees it, it just takes off into the woods.
Wow.
Which is crazy. I mean, he's probably the closest encounter is what I meant to say. Like, he is the closest person to get to it.
Yeah, and especially walking. Like, it's different in a car when you're passing it than like being outside with it. That's insane.
And he does describe the same thing, orange eyes. So that's two encounters that see these orange glowing eyes kind of off of, like, this one's off the moonlight. So yet again, it could be one of those things where it's just off a light, so it's glowing. Not like directly.
That's true.
Or glowing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. He had more of like the genuine fear, I think, rather than Bill's encounter.
Yeah, being outside with it is definitely more terrifying. That's insane.
On the spooky scale, this is like 4 if I was good old John here.
Oh yeah, seeing anything like that, like you don't know what it is, like with those type of like limbs and glowing eyes and a weird looking head, I'd be like, dude, what is this thing?
Even like standing underneath that, like whatever, it's the lamp, like the road lamps.
Yeah.
No, dude, no. That's like a basis of like a perfect horror movie. I would probably poop myself, but I would be. You'd be so intrigued though when it ran off.
Oh yeah, you'd be like, what did I just say? You'd want to talk to someone about it. So this was I don't know if you already said. So how soon was this?
This was literally 2 hours later.
Oh, that's insane.
So yeah, that's why it's like, okay, maybe, Bill wasn't high drinking.
Yeah, more believable because it's within like a couple encounters very close to each other.
It's close. The time's close. And that's one of the things too. It's not like Bill woke up the next morning, sketched this thing, and it got posted on the newspaper, and then John saw it and came out and was like, hey, I saw this too.
Yeah.
That didn't happen for these two. I think that may have happened for the third, like the third girl. I think she may have came out after and talked about it. But I didn't directly see that, so I'm not 100% sure. So don't call me on that. But this third sighting does take place the next day on April 22nd, and it's around 10 or 11 p.m. Her name's Abby Brabham. She's 15. She's riding in the car with her boyfriend, Will Tanter. So we have the names. They're on Springdale Avenue, which, yet again, isn't that far from the actual first encounter. But they describe a very similar scenario where their headlights catch something near like the roadside.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's low to the ground, looks like an ape or an animal. They start describing the same things. That's why I don't really 100% believe this one.
Okay.
But
and
it is
they
the
already
third
had
sighting.
information on it. But no, that makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
yeah. So they describe the same thing. Head too big, proportions wrong, staring directly at them.
But they said the eyes were different.
Yep. And they said the eyes are green instead of orange.
That's makes it more suspicious. Because
One
they
of the
know.
things I was thinking though.
Yeah.
What if this is real, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what if it needed orange eyes to see something different? Let's say it has like a heat sensing ability with the orange eyes, and then maybe the green eyes it doesn't, like night vision.
You're
or something.
theorizing.
Oh yeah,
The other
I'm
thing
crafting
could
up the
be
story here.
the type of light that hits it
True. This is true.
could reflect differently or something.
Did they have different headlights though back then?
Not different. Well, one of them's moonlight.
Right.
I'm sure they had different headlights.
You think so?
I'm sure there wasn't a
don't know.
default headlight. I'm sure there's different ones.
I don't know. I feel like there's been yellow headlights for a long time. Now, like the LED ones just took over a couple, like 20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. Possible. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's variation, though. All the different car brands from different countries and things. You know what I mean?
True. There's probably something that's a little. I don't know. We're crafting here. I don't know if it's really like. I don't know if that's what it is, but one
Just
of the
a
quotes
theory.
yeah, we're just throwing it out there. One of the quotes she said is, it kind of looked like an ape. Then I looked at the head and it was very big. It had bright green eyes and the eyes just glowed.
Crazy.
Yep. But they just keep on driving, bro. Why wouldn't you get out?
You would get out, dude.
I don't know. If I'm not alone, it's cool to go venture off and check out, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends, dude. If you think you're looking at an alien,
I know, but then like no one's gonna believe you. So like I need to see more of it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, we're in the era now that we have
can snap a
phones.
photo.
So it might be like, dude, we have to record this thing. And then we go back. But without the phones, number one, they can't call for help. Number two, there's no way for evidence unless they grab it and shove it in the car.
That would be crazy. Imagine it's like just like a poor child or something. They're just shoving it. They're like, "Oh, you look like an alien, sir."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be bonkers. But this is literally the last sighting ever.
That's crazy.
No one ever sees this creature again. It's never talked about. I mean, like I said, there's people that come in and take a look and investigate these people and interview these three, but that's pretty much it for the actual sightings. What'd you think overall? What do you think it is?
It's giving alien.
It's giving alien. Oh yeah, I agree.
I just feel like out of all the stuff, what I picture for like an alien creature, it kind of lines up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely serves alien.
For like a non-advanced alien creature, I feel like it's that'd be crazy if like it somehow got here, crashed here, whatever. I don't know. That's insane. It's a really cool one though. I feel like it's sort of basic for like a creature like that, but different enough where it's like cool. The glowing eyes, the fingers, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. That's crazy. It is. Same, very, very similar shape head. You have the like super thin arms. Who's that? Oh, that's him. What a stud. Yeah.
It is cool. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you the second picture, by the way. This is John Baxter's drawing right here of what it looked like. I mean, it's very similar.
Mm-hmm. An owl.
That's him. That's John.
Honestly,
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I could see.
It is cool.
What if I'm gonna?
I don't remember
Google
exactly when they go to like the police and they talk about
no
this, but
feathers.
it could have been during the day.
Owl
And they
with
could have
no
maybe
feathers.
formulated like a plan.
Honestly,
for this,
dude,
saying they saw this creature. You know what I mean?
But it's plausible. Hold on, I'm telling you.
So they're the last ones to ever see it. Abby's the last one. Local buzz goes crazy.
I mean, obviously, owls are.
You
know what I mean? Look at the little fingers.
I never heard about it.
No, but like owls are small.
Cool. But the name Dover
so
Demon actually
that kind of gets rid of
that. She
could
coins
be,
it.
But like we've talked about this before. People's perception of
theory, I guess, is like a misidentified animal.
Like,
wow,
how big something is differs. Owl. Like, remember we've talked about it. We're like,
I don't know.
Oh yeah, this thing 20 feet, huge. Whatever, like 20 feet in the air looks like it was about 10 feet. 10 feet wide of a spacecraft. It's like no one actually knows like
I'm sure
how to proportion that stuff. So if you see a creature, especially the first day driving by on the rocks and stuff, I could see how you could be like, yeah, like 3 feet. It could be something smaller.
Where are you sending it? Just so I can see it. Okay.
Dude, now that I think about it, honestly,
really convincing.
The owl.
Yeah, it really. Dude, is convincing.
I know. Because look at the like legs too, the claws.
Yeah, if you're listening right now, go look up. What is it, like a featherless owl? Is what you
I just look up. I like Googled owl without feathers. It's possible. You know what's funny? Thinking about it, some of these cryptids that people have seen, in general, could possibly be animals that like deformed or like without like fur or feathers, or you know what I mean. That could possibly explain. Sure. I'm sure it explains some of it. I mean, some of the encounters are just too crazy. But hey, the glowing eyes, I guess, aren't there. Well, actually, some owls do have those like eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't say a beak though. None of them said a beak. That I guess that's.
So what I was thinking is maybe because they're far enough away, they like combined the beak with the head shape.
And that's when you look at it from like a certain shaped.
Angle, it kind of does look bulbous-ish. Like that picture specifically. Like imagine seeing that like front forward and like it's like nose like down more. I mean,
that's true. It does have a big head.
It really does.
And also some of the feathers might have been left on the head. We're seeing a completely bald one. It could have had some feathers on it too.
Wow, what a weird one.
I know. That's a good I'm glad you brought that up. Because that's like it kind of opened my eyes to what some of these things could be.
To some naked owls. Nice.
I've never seen a naked owl, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I never have either. That's a first.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That's a possibility. I still think alien. I'm sticking with alien.
Yeah, I think it's probably some sort of. I think it's an alien, but it really could be the owl. If it's an alien, I think it's an experiment. You know, like an alien's created maybe like a creature, and then they left it here on Earth.
That would be crazy.
So it's like a little morph like an alien, but it's.
You don't think it needs to fulfill a purpose?
I don't know. It did in one night, and then 24 hours, I guess, and then never came back. So maybe I don't know. That's true. It is weird. I forgot to bring this up too. I talked about it with you briefly before we did this a couple days ago. The Menegeshi, which is a Cree folklore. It means little people, and it's something very, very, very similar to how this is described. So I'm wondering, this also could be this like same thing, or if it's something different. But they literally describe it as a small humanoid size, big head, thin, lanky limbs, long fingers, odd facial features. It appears suddenly and disappears quickly.
That's crazy. It's possible it's linked.
And that's Cree. I don't know when that sets the time frame for Cree folklore, but
yeah, it is weird. It kind of lines up though.
It is weird that it's very parallel with this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Dover. That's a Dover demon in a nutshell. 3 sightings,
Nice.
3 different teens, aliens. Stamp of approval for me. Maybe interdimensional. Who knows?
Interdimensional alien, some sort of unidentified creature. Yeah, I think definitely a cool one. It's cool how close it is to us. Like
Definitely.
all these other ones, putting into perspective, you're kind of like talking about things you don't know, but just like a random Massachusetts town, that's like crazy to me to like picture it being that close. You know what I mean?
We could see it.
I know, dude.
It could
Let's
have
go
been in
hunt.
our backyards.
Dude, speaking of that, quick story time.
Okay, go for it.
Do you remember when we were having a fire in my backyard?
Oh, the Bigfoot?
And we heard a Bigfoot? Did we already talk about that?
Maybe we did.
I don't know if we did, but all I remember is we're all at a fire. We had like a long day, so we were just at a fire. It's like pretty late at night, and we were all just chilling. It was probably like what, like eight to 10 of us or something. I don't know if we were hammered.
No, we weren't.
But we were just like all tired. You know when you're at a fire and it's like everyone's just quiet. You're just like all enjoying being outside the fire. There's not too much talking. Everyone's kind of out of it. That's kind of how we were. And then in the woods, we just hear like a Bigfoot. It's like,
Dude, it was weird.
It was crazy. We kept hearing it. We were like, what is that? Like, it was insane.
I really hope that was like a Bobo from Finding Bigfoot just doing that to mess with us. How funny would that have been if it was some random guy just going like, ooh, in the woods.
Dude, I don't know what else it could be. I don't know any other animals that could be. I mean, I'm sure there could be like, there's a lot. That's a lot of woods behind my house, a ton. So there's possibility there's stuff in there, like animals and stuff. But dude, like, what is it, like a dying deer or something? Like I don't know what would make that.
It really could have been. I don't think it was a dying deer though. It's just so like loud. It could have been a bear, but I don't think they really scream.
There's not bears around us too often, and I don't think they do that. Like are that loud?
Maybe they were mating.
Oh my god, that's possible. We were listening to 2 animals meet, 2 Bigfoots.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
All right. Well, I think I like the Dover Demon. It's up there. It's up there Definitely. For one of the cooler ones for me.
Yeah, it is cool. And if you guys are super interested, I'd highly suggest looking it up because there's way more information. I kind of just glazed over it. So if you're interested,
left room for an episode 2.
Maybe not that much information, but you can go to like more details about like the kids and how they were interviewed and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's cool.
I left room as well. I only brought 1.5 encounters.
1.5. You just cut out half of the encounter.
No, I just didn't go into the encounter as much. You'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. I'm excited.
All right. Welcome to the Enfield Horror. So it's called the Enfield Horror or the Enfield Monster. I included the monster because saying the Enfield Horror kind of is confusing. Talking about a creature. Ghost. Yeah. But it's no, so the Enfield Monster all started similar date, April 25th.
1977?
1973. So not
wow,
but still
that's pretty close.
70s. So we were in Enfield, Illinois. Let me set the scene. Right. So Henry McDaniel and his wife are out in the town. Driving home, their 2 kids are at home, right? The kids' names are Lil, which I think is short for Lily, I would assume, but I
Little.
Yeah, it's literally like a Lil.
Lil Uzi.
I think it's short for Lil. I mean, Lily. And then Henry, of course. Henry II.
Lil Hen.
Lil Hen and Lil Lil.
Dude, Lil Hen's a sick name.
Dude, my rap name would be Lil Lil.
Oh, man.
Big Lil.
I really like Little Hen.
Little Hen kind of goes crazy. All right, so They're greeted by their 2 children who are saying to them right when they got home, something has been trying to get into the house and scratching on the door. So Henry's kind of on high alert, right?
Okay.
I can see you Googling little hen.
What are you... Just pulling it up for us to look at.
On stream so you don't distract me.
Alright, sorry.
Okay. Little hen. Alright, we're done. So, we need to get immersed. We're pulling everyone out. Are you ready?
Back.
So, guy gets home. Henry gets home. His kids are saying something's trying to get in the house by scratching at the door. So obviously Henry's on full alert. So he goes around inside the house, investigates, and like sees what's going on when Henry hears a scratching sound at the front door. So he goes up to the door, looks through the door, opens the door. He expects to see a dog or a cat, like something like that, right? And instead, he describes the Enfield Horror, which is a creature that has 3 legs, which is crazy. You should see the photos of it. That's what makes it so unique. It has 2 short arms, kind of like a T-Rex, 3 legs, a short body, 2 pink eyes that are described as big as flashlights, which, I mean, flashlights are pretty... there's not like a universal flashlight size. So.
Yeah, it's very
open.
But
I kind of get it. Like, bright, like, pink eyes. You know what I mean?
Pink eyes.
The thing's about, like, 4.5 feet tall, and it's grayish color. And it's trying to get into the house, right? So he encounters this thing, and it's crazy. So he was terrified by the sight. So he slams the door on it, grabs his .22 pistol and a flashlight, and he fires at the creature 4 times. Yes.
Firing blanks through a door is crazy.
I know. And after the creature's running away from the shots, obviously, he says, there's a quote from him, "When I fired that first shot, I know I hit."
Oh my God.
He is confident, right? So I just love this story. I might have talked about it on the pod before a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this story because the thought of this is like so insane. You know what I mean? Like something scratching at your door, you open the door, and there's this creature that's just terrifying. 3 legs, which I think it's like, funny enough, I think it's like 2 back legs and then 1 leg in the front. So think about that.
2 back legs, 1 in the front.
That's what I think it's like. So it's like crazy looking. What's funny about this is there was actually a kid. So one of the neighbor's kids.
Oh no, he's doing
earlier than this.
Okay.
Actually got attacked by a creature with claws and had rips in his clothes when he returned home. So they think it's the same type of creature because I think Henry knew about this before this creature came to his house.
Okay. Weird.
So shoots his gun at it. The creature hisses, and the sound is described as similar to like a wild cat, which is like a bobcat, I would assume, or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And the funny thing is, it doesn't run. It kind of like leaps. There's like long leaps, like away as he's shooting at it, and then eventually it disappeared. Toward I guess there's a railroad near him. So he claimed it covered 50 feet in 3 leaps.
Oh, dude, this guy's got to be on like mushrooms.
No, dude, listen.
There's no
Think about that.
way this is real.
50 feet in 3 leaps. So this thing is 3 legs, can jump like a demon.
Dude, that's 20 feet.
It's about like 17 feet a jump.
17 feet a jump? That's no way.
Yeah.
Imagine looking outside and just seeing that.
Oh my God, I was just shooting at it. No wonder he didn't hit it.
Oh my god, this guy must look so crazy to his neighbors. Can you imagine looking out and seeing your neighbor just shooting off his pistol at something that's jumping like that?
Dude, that would be insane from like a neighbor
A
POV.
third perspective.
Just
Yeah,
out
that's
the
what I'm saying.
window.
Yeah, just like granny's looking out and just sees that.
Oh heavens!
Oh heavens, the neighbors are at it again.
Oh, so yeah, word of the Enfield horror spread because there was like police reports and stuff about this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really cool photo that I think you've seen before. Let me find it.
Okay, I'm excited to see this. I probably have seen this. I know exactly what this thing looks like in my head right now. And I don't know why. I always think of like a game like Little Big Planet when I see this creature.
This is like the famous photo of it.
Okay,
I'm sending you it on Discord.
That is not what I was thinking.
Isn't that crazy?
This guy's a mushroom.
But this is another one that's
I'm convinced. What in the world?
Dude, look at it. You know what I mean?
This
Isn't
is
that
not the
crazy
creature I
looking?
was thinking about when I was
Oh,
thinking
really?
about Little Big Planet. No, I was thinking about something else.
Yeah, so because of the way it's described, there's a lot of different like variations of it. Like look at this one. I'm showing you one more. We'll post these as well.
Dude, that one looks like a Pokemon.
I feel like I know it does. I feel like out of all of the cryptids that I've done research on, this is the one that the photos look the most different. Like because it's described in a certain way, not as in detail. I think that people do what they want with it. There's like a ton of different variations of like what people think it looks like, which is cool.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's not like a standard head shape or
like
skin
and it's
color.
not like it looks like a gray and it has like a weird, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot easier to kind of picture. Or like
it is cool,
a humanoid frog. Like those all kind of look similar, but this is just so like nothing that you can really, I don't know, there's not really an animal to compare it to.
I don't even know. It looks like the second photo looks like a fly with like 3 legs and little tiny T-Rex arms.
Yeah, I think the arms are so funny. The little T-Rex arm.
The last photo looks like Geodude with like his arms.
So, since the word got out, people begin flocking to the town to like try to find it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And
crazy.
Visitors were enthusiastic because this blew up, but they were very intrusive.
Oh,
so
okay.
Very much just like took over. You know what I mean? Like all over the place. Just not. They were not very welcomed, I guess, because it just came out of nowhere like this. It was so bad that the sheriff actually talked to McDaniel to keep quiet about other encounters because he encountered it a second time. So he encounters a creature again, not as close, but he's looking outside because obviously if I saw something like that, I'd kind of be on the lookout, like outside. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so he's like peeking through the windows, doing all this stuff. By the railroad tracks again, he sees it. Just like, just doing its thing, like over there. So he didn't kill it. And it's just like over by the tracks. He sees it. He sees something, like a shadow, and it steps kind of into the moonlight a bit. And then he sees it again. He's like, that's it. That's what, you know what I mean? So he kind of just watches it. And he said he had his gun, but he did not fire any shots. He just had it with him when he was looking at it. He didn't fire any more at it. No, he was just kind of like letting it be, which is kind of funny to think about.
He's like, yeah, you're good now, sir.
I wouldn't go outside. If I knew that thing could go 50 feet in 3 hops, I'd be out of there. That kind of reminds me of like zombies when they send the little like guys after you that like attack you. You know what I'm talking about? The little alien things. Yeah, like the game, like in zombies. Some of the zombies, you know how they have certain waves. Like they had the dogs in one game, and they have like those little guys that try
Oh,
to like jump on your head.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
reminds me of that as far as like the way it kind of moves. I don't know, like creepy.
That is, that's so weird. What is this, like a kangaroo?
That is funny you say that. That is
It's the only animal I could think of.
yep, that is what a lot of people say. Like, was it a kangaroo of some sort? But dude, I don't know, man. The way
that
it's
would
just,
make the most sense.
it would make the most sense. It doesn't line up to
Is
me
there a
for like
zoo
what they're
nearby?
explaining. Huh?
Is there a zoo nearby?
I don't think there's a zoo nearby. I'm sure there's a zoo nearby, but I don't think so. Not from what I saw.
Okay.
So
Weird.
So, there were footprints found,
Okay.
and plaster casts of the footprints were reportedly made, but have since disappeared.
Oh, here we go.
Right?
That's what I'm talking about.
There are notable scratches on the house that are like looked at by like the police and all that. They were documented, but like never explained where it came from.
Weird, but okay. That's fair. Anything's possible for that one, though. Unfortunately.
And the police were very involved, and that's why in like investigating this, and that's why it kind of blew up so big. There was a lot of press around it because the police like investigated, which is funny because the evidence isn't great. The casts went missing and they weren't publicly analyzed ever. So like that kind of makes me think, did they find out something they weren't supposed to and it got taken by government?
It definitely makes it not maybe more credible, but more suspicious.
You know what I mean? So it's either nothing and they're embarrassed and they want to keep the town people like coming there for tourism, or
that could be a stunt.
Or I think it's possible that they found something they're not supposed to, and the government gets involved, swoops in, and oh, I don't know where all the evidence, the actual evidence they have is.
Where'd you guys hide that kangaroo?
Oh god. Yeah,
it's a creepy creature though, for sure.
Yeah, so it's like one. Technically, online they say it's one of the most credible like Midwestern cryptid encounters, just because of how involved the police were in the reporting.
Right.
But the hard evidence isn't really there. Like, there's not much there, so it's still a lot of kind of like up to us to decide if it's real. You know, like what this thing could be.
Was it ever seen again?
There were other encounters over time.
Okay.
I think there was a point where it disappeared though. All the other encounters, there was never anything up close and specific, and this was after it blew up like crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So not super reliable.
Yeah, so not as reliable.
Makes sense.
And it just was such a big deal for this town and all the people flocking there that it's kind of hard to credit any other sources after this. You know what I mean? It's tough.
Yeah, it's so cool because it is one of those creatures that does not look like anything else.
I know, it's very unique. It's
cool.
It's up there with one of my favorite just because of how it looks. And I've sent you the photo of the sculpture of it. It's like my favorite little photo of.
I'm gonna get you that now. That'd be a Christmas gift.
That would be sick.
That specific one from that place.
Dude, that's got to be worth a lot of money.
You think? Maybe I can get someone on Etsy to do it.
I'm sure there's figures of it.
I'm sure there's an Etsy sculpture of it somewhere I can find.
Oh yeah, someone has it. It's just so funny looking. It's such a cool like idea of having the 3 legs too, because you really don't hear much about that.
I'm still
and the
hopping, dude. 50 feet is crazy.
And then
That's
like
so wild.
Out of all the, I mean, obviously, like we said, who knows what's credible, but all the other witnesses consistently described it like bouncing or like hopping, and it didn't walk. It just kind of hopped.
Hmm.
So it's like kangaroo,
Maybe.
mangled rabbit.
Eh,
I don't know.
definitely not a rabbit. I don't think it's a
No, I
mangled
don't think
rabbit.
so.
Kangaroo is maybe the more understandable, acceptable one because the tail too. The tail kind of looks like a third leg,
That's a good point.
and they are
Uh,
tall if they stand up too. I mean,
Yeah, I just
they
feel like
have
you know a
a
kangaroo,
lot.
but the short arms. I'm with you on that.
What if it's like a panic thing?
What do
Maybe
you
he
mean?
like thought he saw the wrong thing at that moment. You know what I mean? Like when you get scared, jump scared, maybe your brain just made something up
That's possible,
because it was like so quick. You know,
and
just
it might
slammed
have
the
been
door.
really dark over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do I think that? Not really, but it is a possibility.
It definitely is a possibility, and that leads me to our questions. Do you think this is real?
Hmm. Do I think it's real? I think it could be a kangaroo, which would make it real.
Yeah,
Do I think I don't know. There's just nothing else that really happens, right? I mean, they never really see it again. I mean, the small encounters, but are they real? And no one else saw it with him. Not even like the little girl
not that
wasn't
I'm
there.
aware of. I don't think his family was with him when he encountered it.
Okay, so yeah, that kind of sucks too. Because if someone else saw it, it's like okay, a little more credible. If they describe it the same. It's like all right, you know, that's reasonable. But I really don't think so. I think it's fake or some sort of trick on the mind. What do you think? You lean the same, or you think it's more of like an actual thing,
I mean,
actual cryptid?
when people speak about the kangaroo,
Yeah,
it's the most logical explanation for this.
true.
Um, it's funny. I just looked one more time. I want to see what other encounters were like close.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, investigators interviewing nearby residents were told that um, a 10-year-old neighbor. Oh yeah. So this is the creature. This is the details of the encounter of the 10-year-old. Remember the kid?
Yeah.
It
Okay.
says claimed to have encountered the creature half an hour before, and the creature stepped on his feet, tearing his tennis shoes to shreds, and tearing at his clothes.
Do kangaroos do that?
And then this
I
is
don't think
this.
so.
The boy later told Western Illinois University researchers that his report was a hoax to tease
What?
Mr. M's and have fun
No
with an
way.
out of town newsman. So how much of this is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is definitely like mass hysteria for sure. Maybe not for is it Henry?
Yeah.
Maybe not for him directly, but I think once his story got out, I think it was just mass hysteria. Like everyone just bought into this idea.
And that's what like most of the you know what I mean? Like there's not a ton of other encounters that are even talked about. It's all like
Yeah.
so I have a feeling that it's mass hysteria and especially people being so involved with like the I mean this would happen now I feel like this reaction is how I would expect an actual new cryptid encounter to be. The
Oh,
amount of people that have interest in
100%.
this. You know what I mean? Like, say, let's say another town in Massachusetts, right? Encounters something crazy like this. There's like a quick video of it that's like verified real or something.
That
And
would
I
be.
think it would blow up.
Oh yeah, everyone would go. Yeah, just everyone's so on top of that stuff now, and they love paranormal. It would be insane.
People would go
Everyone would come
hunting.
here.
I know.
It would
That
be
would be insane.
cool, but it maybe would just be some sort of prank or like yeah, I don't know. Nowadays, it's so hard to buy into it. Buy into the hoaxes, the
I know.
pranksters.
And in AI now, it's so difficult to like actually know what's real.
Oh yeah, if I heard either of these stories, I'd be like, yeah, no way, I don't buy it.
I know, but in the 70s. I mean, the thing is, it is like we said, it's all word of mouth. Most of these are. There's not a lot of hard evidence. I don't know why the stuff went missing. That's a
Yeah,
big
that is
question
weird.
for me. That like I wish I wish they had it. You know, like that would be cool to be like, okay, what is this? The footprint look like? What does the scratches look like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, even like photos, any of it really. Photos of it in like the newspaper, if that was a real thing, I'd be like, okay, like the house, the shots, and like the door or something. There's some more evidence for us to see.
I know, but it is still a really cool story. I think
No, it
it's
is
one of the
cool.
coolest like origin stories. It's up there for me. Like this
God, we
is
could
like
totally make one of these.
we what?
Little Henny came home one night. We could make an origin story if we really wanted to. I think we could craft up something.
We should try to do it.
That'd be
That'd
fun.
be cool.
That would be really funny.
This is a cool one though. I do like this one.
I do, yeah. It's probably my top 10, I would think. Like the most
Definitely.
obscure, cool, random ones.
It's
But I
definitely
like
cool.
it. Yeah, no,
Did I
those are
ask
fun.
you the other question? Let's see.
What was your other
Oh,
question?
just a thoughtful question. What other cryptid do you think this sounds the most like?
Oh, nothing.
What?
Let me think on it. If I had to say another cryptid that it's kind of like, nothing really stands out quickly. Nothing jumps
know.
that far.
Just wanted to get our minds working a little bit. Because we have the hopping, which would be like the frogman.
I mean, if we combine cryptids, we can make
For
it
sure.
be mushed into a cauldron. We can brew it up. I would take like melon heads, a kangaroo, a frog, frogman.
No, you're right. We could make it a mix. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any that really stick out as like this is similar to this. The 3 legs is so
Maybe-
cool. What if it had 2 legs? Let's say if it had 2 legs, what is it?
I think even
like?
with the 3 legs, realistically, what it could possibly be is like a skinwalker.
That's true. Well, that could be anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So that's probably the most like relatable one because that can morph into an animal, kind of.
Yeah,
Could be like a bad morph.
add morph. That is a good point.
Yeah, that's maybe the only thing I can think of right now. I don't think there's anything else. Indigo maybe, but that has
Yeah.
like 4 legs or 2 legs. I don't even know, 4 I guess. Or like a deer.
There was a deer
Yeah.
top half.
I think it stands on 2. I don't even really know.
We'll have to do an episode.
Indigos next.
No.
Oh, speaking of which, do you want to leak our next
Let's
topic that we're going to
leak
cover?
The big reveal.
Brrr. Drum roll.
I
That was really bad.
don't know. I'm supposed to do this.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It did pick up pretty good actually to the mic. What do we got, Reid? What are we doing?
We are finally doing a Bigfoot episode. Bigfoot. We're each going to pick a variation of Bigfoot, and we're going to get some stories. And I don't know if you've had any time to think, but I've thought about which one I want to do. Okay.
Oh,
we won't reveal. No, we won't reveal.
Nah, you gotta leak it now. Give us the location of it. You don't have to say the name.
The Himalayas.
Yeti?
Yep.
Dang, all right.
I would like to do the Yeti. I just think they're sick.
All right, I'm cool with that. Yeti's a cool one. That was a good one too.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the Yeti. We're going to go into the research. It'll be fun. Bigfoot episode, we've talked about it for a while. I think it'll be fun to do the specific ones, and then we can see how they're similar, how they're different. And Bigfoot is so big. We could probably do a podcast just on Bigfoot. You know what I mean? Like a whole podcast, and they have them. You know, so there's just so much to talk about with it. So I'm excited to do our first Bigfoot episode finally after the years.
I know that's crazy to think about. Yeah, it has been a long time. Your first time talking about. Ooh, what a interesting thought.
I know.
We're gonna be here.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
But yeah, I think Enfield Horror, Dover Demon, very cool cryptids. I'm very happy we did this episode. Kind of open the eyes to a couple smaller cryptids that have like basic encounters. You know what I mean?
And if you're still here,
crazy stories.
Drop the comment down below of what we should cover. Maybe not next time, but the time after that. Maybe we'll pick your little topic and we'll dive into it. Who knows?
Who knows? If you're enjoying,
fucking
leave a
drink with us. Hit a vape and chill, relax.
Oh god, chill and chase some spirits.
After show. Welcome to Chasing Spiritz.
What else is going on in the life of Ethan?
Oh, we're actually in the after show. Life of Ethan. Let's see, dude. Really not much. Just the winter layoff, so chilling, relaxing.
Nice.
Son's doing good. Fam's doing good. Nothing new really to highlight to you. I'm sorry.
Nice. Yeah, I don't got too much either. I am.
Well, you moved. That's kind of.
I moved, just building furniture, setting stuff up. I'm happy that my desk is actually like permanent now. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, like it's gonna be there until you move.
It's gonna be here till I move. I'm gonna get some soundproofing if it sounds echoey, which it definitely does. I don't know if it does through the pod, but
through here it doesn't sound that bad. But I think with the exporting, it might sound a little echoey, but it's fine.
Yeah, well, I'll get some stuff on the walls. The room is gonna be filled a little more. I think we're in a good spot, and I'm excited to keep doing this. Now that we're posting on Instagram again, we're not gonna post the merch for sale, but we gotta show the merch that I made. I created us merch for Ethan's birthday, and it's sick.
I do love that sweatshirt.
If you're a fan, you gotta take a look. Is that still your main sweatshirt right now?
Yeah, it's that, and then I rock the Believe in Bizarre one too. That one's like thinner, so I can swap it and wear it when I'm like gaming.
Nice.
And the Chasing Spiritz one I rock outside.
I know. I got myself a Chasing Spiritz t-shirt. I'm thinking of getting a sweatshirt. I just think I want to custom make my own back for it, because we have a logo on the back of the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Classic.
Which is Ethan's favorite cryptid.
What a good episode.
But yeah, that's what's going on. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is a great, fun episode to get back into cryptids,
Get back in the swing of everything.
And Bigfoot next week. That's huge. Make sure to tune in.
Do your best Bigfoot roar right now.
Next month.
I know, I keep saying week 2.
I'm not doing a Bigfoot roar.
Do it right now. Do it. That was pretty good.
All right, you're up.
Oh, Dalton's sleeping, but I'll do a quiet one.
There's no way. Dalton's sleeping.
Was it good?
Dude, it was so ear piercing. Oh, man. Thank you guys for watching.
Later. Much love.
We'll catch you on the next episode.
See you next time.